Hi sexy, come and watch till the end. New York crime reporter Porter Wren earns little. He can only feed his family during a Tycoon Hobbs party. Caroline charms Porter. He asks her a question, which she answers in her apartment. When he understands she wants something from him, she delivers him an envelope with paperwork detailing the death of her renowned film director husband Simon. Photos and police reports show Simon's corpse inside a fallen structure, but it is unclear how he got there. Porter brings Caroline's phone number to work the following morning. Porter contacts the girl and asks about Simon. After being dismissed, the girl encountered Simon at a pub. After chatting, Simon proposed to Caroline, who accepted. Simon disappeared one day after they married. Caroline was outraged, but did not want to bother the cops. A coat Porter leaves the girl's apartment but returns to get his phone off the table. Porter slips into the bathroom and discovers Caroline having a shower. Caroline apologizes and asks Porter if he loved seeing her. She says she thought about him in the shower. After kissing, the girl and Porter made love. Porter committed adultery. Porter investigates her husband's death at home. Caroline brings Porter to the bank to show him Simon's flash drive. Porter's phone rings and Hobbs requests a meeting. Hobbs owns the man's newspaper. Porter notices a follower. He escapes Porter and goes to Mr. Hobbs. Porter discovers that the guy knows everything about his affair with Caroline and sends Hobbs the same record with terrible information on a man without asking for money. Hobbs' strength frightens him. Porter's family relies on Lisa's wages, as Hobbs knows. Lisa gets dismissed by Hobbs. When Porter returns home, Lisa tells him that a weird 28-year-old guy came to her today complaining of joint discomfort, but Lisa could not detect anything wrong. Porter learns from Caroline that Hobbs fired Lisa at Caroline's residence. Porter informs her that he and her daughter both have something for each other. When the girl asks Porter about Lisa, she proposes waiting. Porter believes Caroline attended Lisa's meeting yesterday. Who thinks Caroline was interested? Porter advises Lisa not to visit his wife again. Porter responds yes when Caroline asks whether he thinks about her while making love to his wife. Caroline then denies sending the record to Porter's supervisor. Caroline hoped Porter would uncover this document while investigating Simon's death. She knows Hobbs received it since she was there. Simon tested her limits. Caroline requested that Simon grasp a dying man's hand and Caroline sleep with a stranger. The chauffeur or gardener did not work that night, but the girl knew Hobbs from TV. She went to his place with a spy camera and captured everything. He and the girl kept everything private. Porter inquires about the memory card at Simon's father's care home the next day. He discovers a bedside camera when Frank does not respond. He removes the memory card and receives a message from Lisa that she is in the hospital. Porter discovers she was shot to protect his family. Porter will do everything to make this happen. Kimball nooses his neck and orders Hobbs to contact the millionaire. Porter threatens Hobbs with 1,000 copies of the video on every internet site if he does not leave his family alone. Hobbs offers the guy 24 hours to give him the record, or all he has gone through will be trivial compared to what he will face back home. Porter examines Simon's father's footage. It just contains Frank's request not to blame himself for what would happen. Mrs. Sagal, Frank's regular nursing home visitor, lit up on the tape. Porter calls the elderly lady at night, but no one answers. The front door key appears. Porter opens his mail at home. Hearing a disturbance, he hides behind the door. Porter stops Mrs. Sagal from calling the police and begs her to assist him in displaying his paperwork. The elderly lady discovers the guy is a writer since he constantly reads his tales. Simon raised Michael. After his mother died, Simon continued to see Mrs. Siegel. Michael drowned as a child. He consistently gave her $2,000, but the Porter saw $5,000 in his accounts. The elderly lady stated that Simon's firm paid her for shipping flash disks to Hobbs. Mrs. Siegel hands the Porter her final flash drive. Porter watches a video of Caroline wooing Hobbs, but Hobbs informs Caroline that he struggles with men's dignity since he lost it in a battle as a child. Porter cannot hear Caroline's narrative either. Porter delivers the millionaire the flash disk as Caroline tells the billionaire her tale. Hobbs claims they searched Caroline's apartment for a flash drive and discovered a key that did not match any doors. Casing's closed, but Hobbs claims they did this the following day using this key. Porter visits Simon's body. Keys access tunnel entrances to both buildings' basements. One of Simon's body's buildings was demolished, but a replica remained. A security guard informed a reporter that cops did not search the basement since the elevator in the torn-down buildings was there. Simon shows Caroline the pricey horse statue Hobbs gave her after she narrates her hotel room tale. Caroline will not tell Simon her tale because it is too intimate. Simon wrecks a horse, ties the girl to the elevator, and grabs the key. He saves her from falling, and she tells him about her life. Simon stops the elevator, and the girl puts the horse figurine's leg in her husband's neck. She opens Simon's tummy to uncover an upstairs key. Porter tells Caroline he handed Hobbs the album. Hobbs' daughter shows Porter Caroline's new boyfriend's ring. Porter uses Hobbs' key to retrieve a horse figurine's head from a demolished structure. Porter discusses Simon's killer's videotaped removal of the key from his stomach. Caroline left the cage and secured the tunnel door's chain to hide Simon's corpse. Porter presents the flash drive as a replica of the one he concealed. He tells Caroline to leave his life forever. Porter exits. The end. See you later, sexy.